That little cat was like standing up. I'm currently in my room doing some tidying up. I mean, you know, like taking my clothes out, refolding them. It needs to be done, but it's more like for me to get started on something productive, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wear my normal clothes to work, everything always gets dirty. I have to like nominate a few pieces of clothing that will just get wrecked. There's just like food colouring and stuff everywhere. Also, I did change my room. I changed my room a little bit, and I'm going to show you what it looks like because I'm very happy. Oh, and look what I got from Urban the other day. Nah, is that not the sweetest thing on earth? Oh. If you're curious about like how YouTubers earn money, to be fair, I mean, I'm no, like, I don't earn money from YouTube. Although, today, I just, like, did all the tax stuff you have to do with Google and AdSense. That's how you actually, like, get money from YouTube. And so I'm gonna get my first, like, payment, which is, like, €100. I'm like, well, that's nothing. Like, who lives off that? But then again, I'm like, girl, you have like 1,000 views on each video, of course you're not going to earn money. I don't get people, no, I don't get, like, I've been on YouTube for like 3 or 4 years, no, 3 years. Now these kiddos come on YouTube and within a year they have like 600,000 views. And I'm not talking people who know famous people and they get like each other's subscribers and stuff. No, I'm talking people who just like were in their room filming, and within a year that, like, I'm talking about, actually specifically about Moya, and I love her. I hope this doesn't sound like, I mean, I am jealous, but like I'm so also proud of her, and she's like one of my biggest inspirations, so you know, I'm not like in a bad way, I'm jealous in a motivated, inspiring way. She currently has 352k, but on Instagram she has like 600k, and she only started a year ago, and she even talks about it in her videos. But she's not like, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen her be like, oh my god, this went so fast, blah blah blah. I think she's quite like, yeah, that's the way it goes, and I'm like, girl, it's not the way it goes, mother. But we're gonna get there, aren't we? Because like, I have a few of you, you're the real one, aren't you? Sending me DMs, commenting my videos. I recognise names, so. This is my current read. It's actually quite good. Moonflower Murder by Anthony Horowitz. Look at what my friend put inside. My roommate back in Paris, she just put it inside. She put loads of like random little things in my suitcase. Been finding them ever since. Do you know I moved to England, London, from Paris, so if you don't know me, welcome. I'm Elise. I am half French, half English. Born in England, arrived in France when I was like 2 or 3, lived there ever since, and only just got back to the UK like a month ago, and I'm 22, just turned 22, and I'm living with two mates from when I was growing up. They're actually my mum's friend's sister's friends, the friend of the sister of my mum's best friend. Anyways, I'm living at their place at the moment in Clapham, and will do for at least 6 months. Who knows? After that, right now I'm thinking I want to stay in the UK for longer, but I can change my mind very quickly. So we'll see. But at least 6 months, yeah. And so basically I'm doing an internship in London, which will validate my master's degree. So that's cool. Anyways, we live in a super cool flat with 4 floors and a terrace, an outdoor space. I'm just starting to like decorate kind of, because one, with an internship you don't earn a lot of money, so I'm like kind of trying to buy stuff but I don't have a lot. And two, I just got here so I really didn't have time. Like today I bought storage boxes for this area, which is like super messy. This is gonna come off and go in a different room. This is my bed. So this is from our kit. I love it. Is it not so beautiful? And this is from H&M Home. It's linen. I mean, yeah, I think it's linen and cotton probably. I absolutely adore it. I will show you what I bought in London since I'm here. First, I bought these 2 books. It Ends With Us by Colin Hoover, which I saw Ava Jules read it, and she's really good with books, so I trusted her on that one. And this is Going to Hurt by Adam Kay. But this one, I was just like in the Daunt library in London, in Marylebone, I think. Yeah, it's the Daunt library, and my aunt was like, yeah, it's really funny. I think there's like a series or something, and my mum bought me this from Anthropology, I think. No, Urban Outfitters. I must not forget to water it, it's just so small I hardly see it. I got this top from Urban Outfitters. To me this is the front, my mum says it's the back, but this is the front and this is the back. And it's so cute. A bit of a Y2K style. Last but not least, the cutest pyjamas you have ever seen. They're all like dirty and what do you call it, like folded and stuff, but they are this linen set from H&M Home. Okay, I know. I think this light is very bad. By the way, bear with me on this one. I'm getting a new camera in like not long. Also, everybody's always like, oh my god, your slippers are so nice. They're from Yellow, the label, which sounds like a really like bougie kind of ethical thing, and I don't think it is. I think it's like super fast fashion, and I know H&M Home is also. I can't lie, to be fair, on this one, the only way I can justify buying H&M Home is money. I could buy second hand, I agree. It's just like, once, like, it just, I know fast fashion is just so easy, and it's so easy to like fall into it, but that's why I literally fell into it. I went into H&M, I was like, oh my god, either I just search and search, like finding a thrifted matching set of linen pyjamas, try that. I'm sure you can, but I'm sure it's like very rare to find it, and then you have these really cool brands that are really like more expensive. This was only like £40 or something. Anyways, if you have the budget to avoid fast fashion, do. And I personally am quite good with avoiding it. Like, usually H&M, Zara, all those I just really boycott. But this was a bit like of a treat. Not really a treat, maybe a cheat. I don't know. Anyways, this is all a learning curve, and make the most efforts you can. It's like when people are vegan, like I'm plant-based and I used to be vegan, but I realised that if you label yourself vegan, you're just like... That was so weird. I don't know if somebody was like walking upstairs and it made my light bulbs bash into each other, but wanted to talk about body image because I watched... What did I watch that inspired me? No, okay, so I don't know if you follow Fuzz on Instagram. She's like Olivia Neal's friend. I love her, to be fair. And so she posted this photo, and the description is becoming obsessed with my weight. So when I read that first sentence, I thought, because she looks absolutely stunning and in the typical beauty standards of slimness in that photo, so I thought when she said becoming obsessed with my weight, it was like, I'm so obsessed with my weight right now, like I love it, you know, that kind of thing. So I was like, kind of feeling jealous, but that just reflects my own insecurities, you know, like if she's super slim or super big or super whatever and she loves it and I'm jealous, that's my issue, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, she goes, becoming obsessed with my weight, major breakdown yesterday about my body. All I do is look at photos like this one from months ago when I liked myself. Now I can barely look in the mirror. Hardly any of my clothes fit me anymore. I feel awful about eating. I had to change the way I dress. I have a photo of my old body on my phone home screen that I have to look at all day. I hate having to go out because of putting on clothes. This is so scary, but talking about it makes me feel better. I know I'm not the only one. We'll figure this one out just like all the other ones. I'm here with you and you're here with me. I'm scared we can do this. I love you. And then I was just like, I love you so much. I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for saying that. Because it's one thing having all your like yoga, spiritual kind of influencers talk about it. It's another to have this kind of girl, and when I say this kind of girl, is like sexy, beautiful. Not that my yoga girls are not sexy and beautiful, but they kind of promote something else. Whereas Fuzz, I thought she was just promoting like having nice clothes and designer stuff and a nice body, and but then I'm like, yeah, everybody is deeper than you expect. Like every time you see an influencer, it's weird how you have this superficial image of them, and then when you get like, nobody's like so empty. Nobody's as empty as they look like on social media. And some people, like my sustainable like yoga girls, they show their deepness on social media, but love girls don't. Girls, boys, influencers don't, okay? And they just put like a photo of them in really expensive clothes and a sentence that doesn't mean anything, and then you just kind of think, what are you talking about? I'm sure you know what I'm saying. Anyways, when she posted that, I was like, oh my god. So even you, and although we know social media is like fake and highlights and every time, you can't help but think they have a better life than you, can you? Because like, I mean, to be fair also, even if this was just highlights, I've got one highlight a year. What are you talking about? Of course she has a cooler life in terms of like going out, events and whatever, because like even if I only put highlights, it wouldn't be that, it'd be empty. I'm joking, I love my life, but you know what I'm saying. Anyways, she put that and I was like, oh my god, I relate to her so bad. My weight fluctuates like everybody else. My body does, my shapes, boobs, butt, legs, whatever, it just changes all the time, okay? And whenever I do get bigger, which does happen, either because of the gym or because of eating more or hormones, or my body is always like, whenever I wear clothes that are tight, or I wear something and like my stomach doesn't look the way I want it to, or the way it used to, I just get so jealous of old me, and I'm like, oh my god, like I'm going downhill, and I feel like I do all this effort to have a body that I feel good in, and then I fucked it up again. That's really how I feel. I'm always like, oh my god, can you just not do that? And then I hate myself and I'm really like ashamed. I am. And when I think about it, it's like, what could I have done different? Was I going to say no to a dinner out with my family and stay alone just because I didn't want to eat as much? And then if you can actually go out, am I going to say no to really nice food for the way I look? And even if I was like, yeah, the way I looked is more important than the food I'm eating and social events, and so I'm going to make that effort, like, how do you sustain that? How do you sustain always eating like the smallest, healthiest portions? And I know that's not what healthy eating is. And by the way, if you need like help on like how to eat and stuff, obviously see somebody professional, because whatever. And Erin Ruford, she's quite amazing. She has really good like gut-friendly recipes that are like delicious and healthy and like healthy fats. But anyways, I liked that post because I was like, I feel you, like sometimes I don't want to go out because I don't want to wear like tight clothes and crop tops because I feel ugly. And then when I do wear the outfit and I'm partying, I never think about the way I look, and I know I'm looking pretty because I'm having fun, you know, and that's pretty and that's cute. Also, I'm doing my internship at the big London base, so I always start work at like 4 and finish at 11 at night. I mean most days. And then my weekend is Monday, Tuesday, which is actually a blessing in disguise because as I was discussing it with my roommate Louis, that enables me to say no to social events and to keep my money and my health. Because no, it was like drinking social events, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so lucky. Because if that was not the case, I'd have FOMO when saying no. Like, if I'm at home and I don't want to go out because I don't want to spend money and be drunk and I just want to relax, I kind of feel like I'm missing out. If I'm just watching Gossip Girl and my friends are going out, I'm gonna go out probably. But I have no choice because I'm working when I say no, so actually it's really good. I'm getting ready for work now, having a little bit of coffee. It's horrible because my roommates are watching a movie right now and I have to go to work. Sunday afternoon. Going to work. To me, like, I still can't get used to those buses. I'm sorry, like, that's like the coolest thing of London. Okay, I want to talk about guys. I'm gonna close the door. Like, what's up with the guys? Why are they always so weird? I swear, normal guys are so rare. You're probably thinking, oh, what are you talking about? Why? Okay, I've been going on a few dates lately. Haven't dated for a while, because kind of ended up a relationship that was quite like hard on me with this guy last year. So then I was like, okay, take time for you. Some people cope with like breakups, like we weren't even together, me and that guy, but like ending a relationship by hooking up with loads of people. I'm the opposite. I need to like recenter myself, and I have like in the recovery kissed a few guys, etc., but like I don't really get super involved at all, just can't. Anyways, so I was not like dating and actually going on dates and making efforts with guys for a while. So then arriving in London and feeling like so good with myself, with that past relationship, he's a great guy. I mean, now everything's like, yay. I'm like, okay, yeah, I should start dating. I mean, I'm 22. Like, why do I already want to be boring? Like, I already want to settle alone. Okay. I think I'm so comfortable with being single because it's been years. It's been like maybe like 4 years. 3, yeah, it will be 4 years. Because the last guy, it did last like a year and a half of me being like quite in love with him and stuff. But we were in a relationship, but not in a relationship officially, boyfriend, girlfriend. We were exclusive, but like, it didn't make sense. That also broke my heart. It's like, anyways, I've been trying to date lately, and oh my goodness, men. It's like, my mates are so cool. They're so cool. But then as soon as I try to date somebody, not one of my mates, they have to be weird. And I don't want to date my mates, you know? But like, a terrible person to have a crush on. You will definitely, probably regret it if you have a crush on me. Because unless I'm head over heels for you, I will not be a walk at the park. I can't help how I feel. All I can do is be honest, which I try to be 100%. Like, I went on a date the other day with a guy, and I texted him the next day being like, I'm not interested. Can't deal with going on dates with people I'm not 100% super interested in. And to be 100% interested in somebody, you have to kind of like give them time. You can't just see them and be like, oh my god. Or you will be at first, but that won't last unless you maintain it and like get to know them. And then, I don't know, I just often, I'm like, yay, and then I'm like, no. And as soon as they get interested in me, I'm like, no, too intense. When they're not being intense, I always feel like guys have been so intense with me because they just texted me twice in the day. I do sound a bit like sad about it, maybe, I don't know, but I'm really not. I mean, socially, I do, because I'm like, I feel social pressure today, social pressure to like have stories to tell about guys and stuff. Because to be fair, I do. It's like, I think my friends always think I meet so many guys, I hook up with so many guys, but it's not true. It's just that every time something happens with a guy, I make a big deal out of it. Like, I like to tell stories and stuff. But I actually feel really comfortable with being single. I could, like, easily, this is terrible, I could easily never be in a relationship again, I think. I have a lot of power women around me that, like my aunt, has always been alone. My best friend's aunt has always been alone. Not always, but like, you know, since I've known her, so 22 years, so since I've known them. And they are thriving. They have so many cool projects, doing their own thing, and that really inspires me. And I guess some people are happy being in a relationship. There is so nothing wrong with that. And then there are people who are happy single, and there is so nothing wrong with that. Like, sometimes I feel like, fuck, do I give out the impression that something's wrong with me because nobody wants to be with me? Except being single is not nobody wanting to be with you. It's you either having too high standards, which I quite do, or like, I get the ick from so many people just the way everything they do. I rather, you know, when I deal with shit, I want to do it alone or with my family and mates. I can't deal with shit with my partner. Everything they say will just annoy me. That's my problem. Oh my goodness. Unless I'm fully in love. Maybe that just means I'm not fully in love. And some people don't make me feel like that. Like, I have a few guys in mind that never made me feel like that, and I would have happily been in a relationship with, except often they're guys I meet when I'm traveling, so either it's not very objective because when you're on holidays everything's just different and more easy, and also if I've never actually tried being in a 1-year relationship with them, I can't say they were the one, you know.